You're still watching News Desk, and the Eko-Fado administration has an ambitious plan to transform Zongos, these communities inhabited predominantly by Muslims. This is because such places are mostly underdeveloped and face many challenges. JoyNews' Ernest Menu visited the Madina-Zongo here in Accra and reports residents expect the Zongo Development Fund to address challenges of education, sanitation and unemployment.
Madina is a suburb of Accra and within the Lankwantanan Municipal Assembly. Now, at least per the 2010 census, it has a population of 120,000. Now, it has a huge business hub and, of course, very cosmopolitan in nature. But today, we take a trip to the Zongo community here at Madina. We're going to interact with the leaders and, of course, the people to find out, first of all, the level of awareness of the Zongo Development Fund set up by government and how they expect that to transform their lives. Come with me. I have with me a gentleman and a lady here will speak to them about, first of all, whether they are aware of the Zongo Development Fund. Let me start with you. Are you aware of the Zongo Development Fund?
Yeah, I'm really pretty sure of this thing, Zongo Development Fund, because the President of the Republic of Ghana, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, mentioned it as a key thing that he wants to tackle to help develop Zongo communities.
Okay.
And I think it's a very good and important aspect in Ghana if we really want to develop as a nation.
Okay.
And I hope the President will be able to fulfill his promise of helping the Zongo community to also develop into one of the best communities as a whole.
Hold on for me, Auntie. Mpacho, what is Zongo Development Fund now?
Oh, Matida.
There.
I be a omuba beye abwa Zongo for Nana Akufo-Addo as a president. Odibaye say ebebwa Zongo na ye nyina yakɔ enim na ɔman no nso na ye fine.
Now, let me ask you, what are your expectations of the Zongo Development Fund? I'm sure you're aware that the president has assented to it and some monies have been allocated to the fund. What do you expect that the Zongo Development Fund will do for you and your community at Madina?
Yeah, to base on Madina distinct community, I think we need good infrastructures. First of all, I'd like to talk or go into the educational sector.
Okay.
That is getting a modern library which will help the youth of this community to be able to go and acquire more knowledge from it. And again, there's one school which I think has been abandoned over in Zongo. Just when you take the road down there, you see that school. It was started by the former MP, but along the line, I don't know what came, but it came to an halt. So,
is it a community school?
Yeah, it's a community school, and it came to an halt. So I'm wishing and praying that our current MP, Boniface,
who happens to be the Minister for Zongo Development
Fund, he will be able to continue with it. For me, I think the education is key. It's a very, very essential key to any developing country, because if you want to develop, then education should be your priority or your top goal. So I think on my part or my opinion, he should start tackling with the education sector
as well.
And there's a big, or say, there's a gutter just down this road.
Okay.
And it's really, really appalling.
It's densely populated with houses built very close to each other, makeshift structures scattered across the community, and one can't help but notice the entrepreneurial spirit of the women. Yet, residents say unemployment is very high, especially among the youth.
For me, other youth no musi ejuma do mo wie school na omunya musa no ejuma nye no.
Zongo we ni de ne ehia ni se ejuma. Unse Zongo mankasa no. Boys ni bebre, omunya ejuma bia. Education. Ye education level no e wo form kra. Ena ejuma ni ho. Ska ni ye ready a ye pa aban atwa yanim se onu de wo so obeye nti wa bae de yenso yanim se nyame nti nyame nka no ho no omu hweye.
This big gutter you see right behind me is a major source of worry for residents here at the Madina-Zongo. In fact, they say it was at the heart of the 2016 elections. Many of them voted for the current MP, who is also the Minister for Zongo Development and, of course, the current government, because they were promised that this will be fixed. They want a properly constructed storm drain to address the situation here, which is, of course, health, sanitation, and they have lost some children as a result of this whenever it rains heavily.
Gotanga de yana damu mupa gota no ehai nsuo ba se ya etimi fa ye da anu nti yamboa ye gota no na ehai pa
nana sale imoro gaskiya gota munga yana damu mu kware in hadire na yi mun kwana ba mu yi mu kwana saboda shi muna roko Allah muna ba Zongo minister.
The drain here has become a major source of worry for those of us living here. We are therefore calling on the Minister for City and Zongo Development to intervene. For those of us here, we strongly support the government. But we are now facing this difficult challenge, especially when it rains. And so, yet again, our call is to the Minister for Inner City and Zongo Development. We want him to intervene and save the situation for us.
So, the Monaroko, so Zongo Minister, the government is Yukokeri, Yoso so him, Suzo Suduba Muna Gotanga, Kaduba Gotanga Yende.
While some of them wish to have a well-constructed storm drain and general infrastructural development, they believe fixing the educational challenges will have a positive rippling effect on their lives.
Still watching Joy News Desk. I am Daniel Dazi. Up next, Emmanuel Abuajebiafi brings us business.